Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing another installment in the Luxury Will I Buy It series. So the Will I Buy It series began with Samantha March, but here on my channel, I like to add a little French twist. We say oui to collections we are saying yes to, and non merci to collections we are saying no thank you to. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am an esthetician as well as makeup artist. I have years of experience in the industry, and I have recently started an online beauty consulting program. So that way you at home can make an appointment with me online or virtually in the comfort of your own home, and we can talk one-on-one about any and all beauty concerns you might have, whether it's your skincare routine, your makeup techniques, or your makeup products you're not sure what to buy. Go ahead and click the link in the description box down below, and that way you can talk to me one-on-one about any and all beauty concerns. Okay, I have my laptop here ready to go. I have all of my tabs open. Let's dive in. So the first thing I want to talk about is from my friend Tavia. She's on the Chic Profile official page on Instagram. She has a great blog, and she has photos of the new Pat McGrath collection. This is called the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence collection, and it's going to be available on August 12th online. So there is a 6 shadow palette. Now you guys know that I definitely prefer smaller eyeshadow palettes, so the fact that this is a smaller palette definitely wins points. I do like the colors. It's very pink. It's also a little bit plummy and red. I do fear that this is going to look very similar to the Chanel fall collection. I don't know what it is with companies coming out with like reds and pinks for fall, but it seems to have been in the water. I'm still not sure. Like, it looks really pretty. I'm sure that these are beautiful shades. I'm just not like, oh my goodness, wow. If this was blue or green, I probably would dive in, but hopefully I see something from Pat McGrath, especially the eyeshadows that I want to dive into, because Pat McGrath is a company that I really truly do want to try. I've tried some products, but I just haven't been overwhelmed, or I don't know what the word is. I haven't been wowed, and I'm just waiting for that one collection to just like suck me in. I'm not sure this is it. Objectively, I do find this very pretty to look at, but I'm just not sure. So it's like a no merci. And then there are lots and lots of new lipsticks coming out. I think there's going to be different textures because you can see that the bullets have different packaging. So to me, that would indicate that there's maybe a different finish. Maybe one is more of a satin finish. Maybe one is more of a sheer finish. These colors all look beautiful. I'm sure they're really nice. Maybe once we see some swatches, because as we all know, seeing a product promo online and a swatch in person is so different. And then there's also these more shimmery ones. These look like they're going to be very glittery. They almost look like maybe they'll be a tinted lip balm, or you know, like the Rouge Coco Flash, like very glossy sheer lipsticks. This is what I think these are. But please let me know what you think of this new Rose Decadence collection, because I know for some people this is going to be a buy it right away. Like, it's coming out on August 12th, so I think the day that this video will be released. So I'm sure some of you will have already bought the collection by the time you watch this video. Now we are moving on to some skincare. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is Rihanna's skincare line. Now, I have tried Rihanna's makeup line, Fenty Beauty, and I love her makeup. I think it's great. I've tried lip products like lip glosses, lipsticks. I've tried highlighters and blush. Those have been great. Now she has a skincare line out. So I probably won't try this out. So there are 3 products in the collection. There's a Fat Water Pore Refining Toner Serum, a Hydra Visor Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen, and the Total Cleanser Remove It All Cleanser. So this skincare line is marketed as skincare for every single skin type. Like, apparently, according to them, anyone can use all 3 of these products and they're going to work. I have a hard time with that because that's just not the case. Like, if you have enlarged pores and need oil control, then you need specific ingredients. If you have mature skin with dryness and wrinkles, you need specific ingredients. The fact that this is marketed as it's for every skin type, just, I don't know, like, It's not for me. This almost seems like it would be good for someone who's like a teenager or in their early 20s who has zero skin problems or concerns. I appreciate the packaging. I think it looks really nice. I like that dusky lilac, that kind of grayish purple color. I like Fenty, I like Rihanna. This just is not a collection for me, so that's a non merci. A big no merci. I went on the Holt Renfrew website. If you're not Canadian, Holt Renfrew is like a Nordstrom's, I guess. It's like a luxury department store. Anyway, on the website, they have a whole candle selection out from Jo Malone, and these are limited edition, and the packaging is quite interesting. So there's like a half a dozen of these candles out. So there's the pomegranate noir scented candle. So I'm only realizing now that every candle individually is a capital city. Like we have London, we have New York, we have Paris, like these are like major cities. So yeah, I just realized that. So the first one, pomegranate noir, is for London. And then we have wild bluebell to symbolize Shanghai. So these candles are all part of the City Editions collection, which makes sense that they're all part of different cities. I really like the wild bluebell scent. I got a sample of it a while ago. It's just like a really fresh and floral scent. I feel like oud is like a woody, sometimes musky, sometimes more of a heavy scent, but then other times it can kind of smell similar to honey. So I don't know. I do like velvet rose. I think that could be lovely. I just feel like this is a pretty big gamble. I don't know. I don't think this one's for me. And then we have one for London, which is myrrh and tonka bean. Now I love tonka bean. I love vanilla, those sort of like gourmand scents, but myrrh, not so much. And also this one has a lot of lavender in it, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do like this candle design. I love the black and gold. I think this is the only one that's black and gold. The rest are just black and white. And then the one for New York is lime, basil, and mandarin. This one I like. It's just really fresh and clean, a little bit fruity. And then the one they have for Tokyo is English pear and freesia. I think this is probably my favorite Jo Malone scent right now. I haven't tried that many. I've just tried samples mostly, but I like English pear and freesia. I just find that it's very light and fresh and clean. And then for Seoul, South Korea, we have blackberry and bay. This again, I think would be a really lovely light, fresh scent. I feel like the ones that I'm most confused and intrigued by are the ones for Paris, the velvet rose and oud scent, and then the Dubai one, which is myrrh and tonka bean. I don't know. I'm just like, half of that I really love and the other half I really don't. So, okay, moving on to some Gucci. So Gucci has some new nail polish out, and they have a few shades. There are two shades in particular that I really want. The first one is this Melinda green. I just think it's so beautiful and bright and just so fun. And then this Dorothy turquoise, which I think would actually match my eyeshadow very well today. Unfortunately for me, both of those colors are sold out at the moment on the Holt Renfrew website. I hope they get more stock. I'm sure they will. Like, this collection is not limited edition. It's just a new addition to the Gucci beauty line. But yeah, they're sold out. And they also sold out of a nail polish color called Crystal Black, which is just a jet black nail polish color. They have two colors in stock. One is called Mira Crimson. It looks like a really beautiful like red wine red. And then one called Annabelle Rose. The Annabelle Rose is probably the least interesting to me. It just looks like a nude nail polish, and I have such a weird thing about nude nail polish. I don't like when nude nail polish matches my skin tone and then just looks like a really long finger. I need the nail polish to have some color variance for my skin tone. So no merci to the nude color, but once the turquoise and green colors come back in stock, that will be a oui for me. And now we have the new Dior eyeshadow palettes. These are currently available on the Selfridges website. Now in Canada, they are supposed to be available in September, but I think they'll be available a little bit earlier, like sometime in mid to late August. They will be for sale at Holt Renfrew, the Bay, Shoppers Drug Mart, the regular places you buy Dior makeup. Now here are a couple of the palettes that really stood out to me that I think I'll be buying myself. The first one is called Plum Tulle. It looks like a soft purple color. Like it looks like it'll be wearable for every day, not too dark, because I feel like sometimes plum or purple colors just turn into like this weird muddy brown. This looks like a light purple color. I also really like Black Bow. It looks like a smoky, like dark, intense black palette, but it's kind of nice to have that in your collection, you know? And then of course this denim palette, I think it's called, yeah, it's called Denim. I love blue. I love blue shadows. I think Dior often does really beautiful, colorful palettes. So this one is a definite oui for me. I also like this one called New Look, not just because of the name New Look, which is quintessential Dior, but I just love this palette. I love the mixture of cools and neutral browns. I just think it like looks like a perfect everyday palette. I also really like this palette called Tutu. It looks like an everyday kind of nudie brown palette, but it has a little bit of that like purplish blue. I don't know what color that would be, like a lilac. So it just seems to add a little bit of like oomph to the palette. There are many other palettes to choose from, and a lot of them are selling out very quickly. So if you do want to buy this from Selfridges, I would recommend not waiting too long. But as I mentioned, other retailers will be getting these very shortly too. And now moving on to some Chanel. So they have some new liquid lipstick colors available here on the Canadian website. I think they have some new ones on the American one as well, but they are either different colors or under different names. So the first one here is called Intense Caramel, and it just looks like the perfect nude. I don't really have many of these Le Rouge Ultra Tenue from Chanel, but I like the idea of these more nudie colors because you can just throw it on and it kind of like stays on you all day. And then there's also one called Intense Rosewood, which I think will also be a nude, but maybe a little bit darker, a little bit deeper. So I ended up ordering both of these shades, the Intense Caramel and the Intense Rosewood. So hopefully I will get these very shortly. Okay, so next up is from a company that I don't really know how to pronounce. I don't know if it's pronounced Way, Y, O-U-A-I. It's that hair company. Anyway, they have a new dry shampoo and it's in collaboration with Byredo, the perfume company. Now, you guys know my affinity for hair mist and hair perfume. Why is this the first time that a company that does dry shampoo and a company that does perfume mixed together? Like this to me just seems like the best idea ever. I love hair mist and dry shampoo, so mixing those two together seems like just the best idea ever. Anyway, they have a new collaboration out and they have a dry shampoo that's supposed to smell like the Mojave Ghost perfume. The Mojave Ghost perfume is a very floral and also woody fragrance. It has jasmine and white flower, but also violet, which I really love. And it just seems to me like getting a dry shampoo with a hair mist mixed into it just seems like the most luxury, extra fun thing you can buy yourself these days. All right, guys, I think this about does it for my luxury will I buy it oui or non merci. I didn't keep track if I said oui or non merci to every collection. Hopefully I did. Let me know down in the comments which collections are you saying oui or non merci to. There are so many new collections out these days. It feels like every time you blink, there's new products out. So let us know down below. If you guys are new to my channel, I talk about nothing but luxury beauty. I do so many reviews and tutorials. And whenever I get new collections, makeup collections, I will create several different looks. That way you guys at home really get a sense on how to use up all of your makeup. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to like, comment, and also subscribe. Every time you leave a like or a comment on any video, it really helps the creator because every time you engage with the video, whether it's a like or a dislike, whether it's a comment or a mean comment, the YouTube algorithm just sees that as activity and engagement. So the more you engage with the video, the more you encourage my channel. Well, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.